Okay, Grings. Let's kick in the gear first. Okay. Alright, I had a bit of a download. It's probably stuff you might already know. Maybe I'm organizing it for some to be a little bit more clear. I feel like I should say this first, though, about the state of the spiritual community. Like those that feel like you. I mean, it's nice to be around like-minded people, but some of them have not healed themselves, and they're very toxic and have a lot of agendas and whatever it might be. So they haven't quite healed themselves. So there's a lot of yeah. So if you feel like you need to avoid them, there's a reason for it. Let's put it that way. To protect yourself. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Even like you go to these conferences and you think they're all open-minded, and you get attacked. By someone unsuspected. Yeah, I've had that, like an ambush. I've had that. It's really weird. Yeah, you wouldn't think that. That's what I mean. These people, these spiritual groups, they have the large following, and they put this fake friendly persona out there. Like usually more, yeah. But I mean, there might be true. They might be somewhat friendly, but they're surrounded by toxic people. So you know, yeah, like in some of their Telegram chats and all that, we're just covering toxic energy. Yeah, that's a good red flag for that one. So, yeah, that's right. I forgot to put the. But the other thing is this is working. About the program people, how they like being programmed. I was gonna do a video about it, tomorrow, and I'll just I'm gonna repeat it over and over again, because if I can say some of it here, just yeah, it's like the Borg, like we're on a Borg ship, like we're on a planet, but people are, a good majority are in their like their slots and being programmed. I'll just use that for right now. And those that are outside the matrix are still on the ship, but you're not being programmed by the system. You're wandering around trying to help others awaken or whatever, trying to. It's not. I guess it's like Logan's Run, like when you free yourself, but then they can. It's not like that though, where you can just find a hatch and you escape. Well, that was the case. Those that are breaking out of the Matrix would have escaped a long time ago. I guess there is some version of that. Um, through anyway, I'm not going into all the details of that one, but uh, but that's pretty much. And they don't want to. They don't want to be free. The people that are programmed, they have their reasons. But even the conspiracy theorists, as I'll mention names, the paranoid ones, they almost like, yeah, it's like they keep people locked in, like they make you afraid to set yourself free. Oh, it's Illuminati, it's this. So anything outside of being afraid is strange. It's like, why would you want to break out? Like, you're too afraid to, oh, wait, I'm having thoughts maybe, and I don't have to be scared anymore. Oh, wait, I better be scared some more, or whatever, or hate the Illuminati, or whatever. It's just, there's all these little mind traps there. So, yeah, it's quite complicated. I mean, you can see from my channel, and there's not that many people. I mean, you think there'd be more there, but obviously many are not that. They're still plugged into the system. Oh, boy, a majority. Jeez. So we'll see. So anyway, so yeah, that's a preview of what's to come. But yeah, we're here for a reason, obviously, and yeah, there is something coming in. I don't know if it's next month or next year, or I mean, there might be, yeah, some kind of event. Something needs to happen and it's going to have to be a drama event because people here are just drama queens. They're not, obviously, they're just, oh no, a victim, whatever. It has to be something, but like 2020 is something's coming. We don't know what. Who knows? Maybe it's got to be something where it gets everyone's attention because, people here are so, in their little comfort zones of nowhere and they're plugged, in religion. I think it's the second coming. I don't know if that's going to happen, but something about October, maybe October 1st, or October, who knows? Um, we'll just wait and see. And I don't know what it is. It could be anything. So it could be economic, but that might be down the line, but it might be something before that. Economics might be part of it eventually, but I feel like there's something else first. But who knows? I feel like something has to give. I'm feeling a shift. There's definitely change on its way. So anyway, I figured share that. All right, Crystal. Yeah, thank you for posting your questions. Crystal, any messages? Just see Yeshua's energy just guiding you, and just follow your intuition, and just heal the fear if there is any. Question 2: I dreamt I don't know, that my skin was peeling, like I was pulling away dead skin. Well, yeah, pulling away your old self. Yeah, it's kind of like shedding the reptilian skin. Yeah, you're just yeah, you're free. Yeah, freeing yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was pretty much saying. Yeah, that's cool. There's different layers of manipulation. You're breaking through some of it or all of it. So that's good. Cloud waterfall. I keep being depressed. Keep advising to keep trying. So I'm not alone. I think Madison because it makes more sense to ask her. Would we even be compatible, available? I don't want to make it awkward. She's from work. I would just do casual conversation. But yeah, it's hard. It's just you're dealing with the program people. So yeah, this is how you become more spiritual. Because talk about it's like you're talk about being in no man's land. Yeah, it's like you're definitely awakened, as you can see. I wouldn't say you're too awakened, but you're seeing now as people who are just just in the system. I would just do casual conversations to see where that goes. So that way you're not, you know, throwing a dagger in yourself. But yeah, it goes. Question 2: I have many private channeling. Sometimes I wonder if coming over, setting up a private retreat, something is really. uh, Results online. You know how it is online. Maybe. Well, let's see where things go. Who knows? I don't want to make it about me, that's for sure. But who knows? Let's see where the world takes us and keep it in mind. We'll see. Maybe, yeah. We'll see. Yeah. You never know. Yeah. Thanks for that. Yeah. Just keep it in mind because something's. I don't know where things are heading, as you know. Yuli, any messages? Just I don't know if you're going to Mexico. I went to Mexico before. Um, feel like it is a good healing energy, but uh, feel your mother's energy. I don't know if she's still here or not, but I feel like she's receiving healing energy from you, and just yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Question to my daughter. Leah loves to tell stories and she can talk. Very interesting. What do you get from this information? Yeah, it's like she's a writer from a past life. Playwriting. Doesn't mean, I mean, those are real stories, but yeah, novelists. Feels like it's theater though, where it comes from. Yeah, just and also like being like a watcher too. You know, galactic watcher, and just it's like she's a chatterbox and astral. Let's put it that way. Oh, look what they're doing. So she's an observer. So think of it that way. Yeah. So when she's doing that, she's looking at, yeah, she's like an alien. She's like an alien just sharing her experience. Like when you go to a mountain, it's, wow, it's a cool mountain, but she's around other people and she's just amazed. So I would say that's more of her alien self, observing humans and learning from human stuff. Think of it that way. I do get a Zeta energy from her, but a nice one. There's also Palladian too. It feels like there's a part of her that's very alien, as you probably can see some of that. Annie, I received recently connected with a woman named Jennifer. Please tell me our past connections. Um, hmm. I get the, I don't know, it's like a, yeah, but biblical time period, like Noah's Ark and things like that. Yeah, I get Noah. However you want to visualize that. She was like a, yeah, close friend in biblical time periods. Like we were both on the same page. I'm not sure if she still is now, but she was in the past. So she's similar to yourself in some ways, at least for points of view. I think over time she's got programmed by the system, though. Question two: I recently got a hamster. Huh. Charlie, for my son, he got out of the kit course. We were looking for him tonight in his bedroom, but have no idea where is any help. I would put food out on the floor. I wouldn't put a trap or anything, or put his cage or something, food. Yeah, gosh, those guys are something else. I think he's around. He hasn't got that far. He's just kind of a goofy guy. So, God, what pain. Yeah, man, and he left a good wife. He doesn't know what he's doing. I would just, like, what kinds of foods you can leave out? Like, like a carrot or something like that, maybe? Oh, it's so hard to be able to, I don't know, have a cage, like, trap him back in is another story, but I think he'll show up, but what a pain in the neck. Yeah, what a pain. He's okay though, but that's still a pain, because yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, because it's hard to sleep. It's hard to think because you're looking for the guy. um, uh, Angel Worry. Our messages from Archangel Michael. Yeah, the crystal energies they're connected to is like you can talk to them, as you know. If you give them different names, or yeah, just they're definitely, feels like, even if they don't say Lemurian energy, feels like the crystals have Lemurian energy around them. So that's cool. And of course, you do hope those cross over. You know, that are trapped every now and then. I don't think I do it all the time. Any messages from my ancestors? As a grandfather energy that's helping you is proud of you is also, I feel like you have like a Native American connection in the past. That's, yeah, saying you've gone, I get like Sitting Bull. Yeah, you've come a long way or something like that. Jane, I returned from Africa 2 days ago. Trip went smoothly. That's good. Any messages for me concerning the special journey? Well, your energy is still there. Yeah, you give them your blessings, and yeah, you're still, conversations are still there. Sometimes you just have to be there physically, but it feels like you're still doing a lot of energy work there because you're still. But either way, you wanted to see it physically, but it feels like your energy is gonna be there for a while. Question 2: We spent 3 days with indigenous sand brushmen. Any messages? Just querying their frequencies. They're not always aware of what they're doing. If there's an Arcturian energy there, yeah, I feel like they're pretty superstitious. But yeah, they're not awakened. I mean, they are, but they aren't. But I feel like you're warning from them, but also part of their own spiritual development. So yeah, they might come to mind every now and then. Andrew, any advice dealing with my coworker? I would say avoid them if you can. Yeah, just attracted to your energy, just to, you know, kind of a soul sucking energy, and it's being programmed by Archon. So yeah, just do the best you can. Put your energy boundaries up. That's all you can do. Any messages from my guides? Just keep see, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. If you do any inventions or anything you do on the side, keep doing it because it seems like it's helping. Bobby, I was thinking of voiceover, how I'm using it to escape from 9 to 5 Matrix, but reading some of these projects feels like I'm escaping the program. I want to become one program, one programming the other. Yeah, it's true. Finding a balance. Well, that's like, yeah, it's like a test on yourself. Well, you're not, I guess it's testing yourself. Not that you would ever get programmed into the system, but you're part of their journey. Let's think of it that way. Whoever hears that, I think no, I think it's a good direction for you. You just have to, but realize you're putting your energy out there. It's like, hey, I don't agree with this message, but I'm just doing it. But it's also for their awakening. It's all in your intentions. Like, I'm doing this to make money, that's normal. But you're also, you're putting the energy out there to those that hear it to maybe snap out of the system at some point. Think of it that way. Just, you know, yeah, you can see the programming, but I wouldn't let that discourage you. Could be worse. Any messages from Astral? My dreams are mostly wiped. Yeah, mine too. Yeah, I can't remember anything. You just have to follow your intuition. Of course, you're in the Chicago area. That's the Archon war zone. Of course, New York is that way too, but because you have the slums and stuff like that, poverty in that area. So you're there as an observer, but you are part of the what's coming, the awakening. You're just, yeah, like the rest of us, kind of hiding out. As difficult as much as I like to be more involved, at the time hasn't come for that yet. Even your voiceover work can be more. Society has to change, but you'll be doing more of that as for awakening others. Using your voiceover to assist others in there. you know, and they're awakening. So just putting that out there. Jillian, what is my galactic connection to my friend Christy, who I massaged and hadn't seen since 2020, but was driving through my city after I massaged her and picked me up to drive south with her and her family after release from on the equinox. We're on an equinox or something. Is there equinox going on right now? Yeah, as a soul connection to clearing karma. Well, I feel like she disappeared because she's not ready to evolve. So running into her again shows she's trying to break free of the system. I'm not sure she's fully broke out, but yeah. And you're following your mission quest to assist others. So yeah, like you're breaking out of your comfort zone, you could say. That makes any sense. Which do I like some information on being essential? I can't pronounce that word. Master of elements, celestial being. Well, you're doing that now, like with Christy. Well, you're clearing out the Archon connections, manipulations from the past. And it feels like you had to kind of see it within yourself. And it had a purpose. It might have been also another world, but you're breaking free of the shell currently. But you kind of had to see it in this life. You kind of had to have it like in your skin and all that. It just shows you how deep you were in it in the past as a reminder that you are breaking free of it. Like you don't feel like this is you anymore. This is like the old you or something like that. So yeah, it's just a reminder of what was the past. Here, it feels like it was here, but also in other worlds. So something to think about. That's why you have connections to demonic realms and all that. Yeah. So you're just going into a new direction. So yeah, and the Master of Elements is just diving into. Yeah, you went beyond your comfort zone, but you went too. It feels like you went too deep into the unknown. As you probably feel that, and now you're coming out of it. Everybody, gotta have your experience. Julia, I was away at the weekend in a hot hotel in the woods. Was I being watched by cryptids? Yeah, I won't worry about it though. Watched by a werewolf. I forget werewolf energy, but I think you survived it. Was there a large ET ship in the clouds? Feels like Arcturian. Yeah, there's some Zeta around there too. Yeah, but I feel like you were protected overall. I think you made it through. DJ had been working with a dragon energy, calling in fire, karmic loops, cutting cords, protected by the my energy. A numerologist told me she and many other clients have also just started connecting with dragons. The dragons stepping forward collectively right now. You have a message. Yeah, you're connecting to your. So that's a good synchronicity about the numerologist. So yeah, just tapping more into your power. I feel like you're a blue dragon, sometimes purplish blue. Yeah, you can connect to that. Yeah, but yeah, you're just right now you're clearing out your chakras. So nice. Yeah. The karmic loop, yeah, it's well, you're ready to come into your power. That's why it's coming through. Question 2. During a hike near Sedona, I felt the tree energy support me and release an old timeline, entangle my marriage and career. Also, as I collapse that old structure and see something, do you see any fresh timeline anchoring with soul path? Open, yeah. So, well, you are feeling the spiritual awakening. That's for sure. And the tree energy is helping. Yeah, cracking your shell, which is good. This is all good vibration. Yeah. So, yeah, you're going to. I think you're already going through this where you're questioning your current timeline. Well, because your current timeline is the old you. So you might be feeling less connected to it. So, but you can still have relationship there. But you're definitely, it's going to be kind of a weird split because you're going into this new version of you, and the old version is, breaking, and it might even break away even faster now. Now that you're getting more comfortable with seeing who you, and even alien connections can happen, at least on a spiritual level. Yeah, you're breaking out of the matrix energy, which is great. So, and the dragon's helping you do it. Yeah, you're coming back into your. There is a draconian energy there, but not. I wouldn't call it a negative, because even reptilians can get pulled into this thing. That's one side of you. I think like a reptilian being. I'm just being as strong. You come to this planet and get programmed by it. It's like, God, I didn't think that would even happen. I think you're a good one. I mean, that's one of your connections. And it's connected to the dragon. I do think of like a reptilian being just as a dragon in human form. Just think of it that way. So, yeah, I feel like it just came to this world having no clue that this place would have this much effect on you. Look at it. Jeez. Yeah, that's part of the journey. Chris, 23rd, I did eat in a restaurant, put food from the buffet, and when I almost finished eating, I did see my plate was everywhere broken. One woman was near me also has shown interest in me. What happened? Huh. You saw your plate was broken. Huh. Yeah, like a timeline shift or something happened there. Like a distortion, a reality distortion happened there. Something like that. It's like you're no, it seems like I don't know if your plate was actually physically broken, but your senses are opening up more. So yeah, well maybe like your energy broke the plate. Yeah, so you're breaking out of the matrix yourself too, it seems. That's cool. Yeah, doesn't mean the woman might be interested, but doesn't mean she'll make him. Of course, I was at the restaurant. That was a while back. Am I near of coming out of my body and meditate? Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, I think you did some of that there. I think you're getting attention to yourself. Just putting that out there. Second. All right. Sarah, Jesus, please, I dreamt. I saw Jesus ball of light overhead. I was with my twin brother. What is store for me is my question. Well, I think, well, I can say Jesus is helping heal your brother and calm him down because he's just being mind controlled by lower dimensional demonic beings, and I believe just do like a spell to release them. Just put your intentions for them to go. He's very weak, as you could see, mentally. Yeah, and ask for Jesus to help you with that. Let's see what, yeah, it's time to come into your power. That's different. Question 2 from my Divine Mother. Do you have some tips for me on how to stay strong, get through this very challenging? Yeah, because you're feeling what's going on with Mother Earth, the changes that's occurring behind the scenes. So just ground yourself. That's what Yeshua's energy is there to help you. Even Mother Earth, but Yeshua is, you've developed such a strong connection with it because what you're going through is, oh, it's divine. um, yeah, it's like he's like the big guns because this is you're on troubled waters, but you will get. Yeah, just you have to have faith. You have faith that you'll get through this. It will get better. You're on the you're on the path of getting better, but it's also part of your awakening too. Like you're breaking out of the system more of it because you're breaking out of the past mistakes, things like that. You're healing the wounds of the past. Think of it that way. So, so yeah, just know just know you'll get through it, and I feel like the stress around you will improve. Because sometimes you're afraid you might not make it, and you just gotta say you will make it. Yeah, because when you say I might not make it, like you can put the energy you will make it. Will help things. Sami, what is my past connection with Thomas? I met at the spa. Yeah, it's like a real old relationship from the past. A romantic. He was a knight, and I feel like you're like a countess or something like that. Like you're yeah, someone that was spiritually connected when it was more accepted, but he wasn't that understanding of that stuff. So the spa is showing that he's still trying to figure this stuff out. So we come a long way, that's for sure. So it's like is your pupil is what I'm getting. Almost like a student, but also there's more to it than that. Do you have any messages to me for me about what I've been seeing signed everywhere about Carl? Does they have a special significance? This is a soulmate connection astrally, but how is his human here? Just because you have astral connection doesn't mean the human is at your same level. So if you keep running into him, I don't know the whole situation, but you definitely have a strong connection with him there. Let's put it that way. So astrally. So yeah, I guess it's just a reminder you can say. Vasco, any messages from my guides or ourself? We have the observer energy. Yeah, just keep observing timelines and just tap into certain things, what you feel. Yeah, just feel out, you know. Yeah, you'll be okay, but it's good for you to read the energy of reality as you're doing now. I feel like you do it every once in a while. I feel like that'll increase. Any messages from Novak? I just need basketball. Um, you're like a basketball player in another reality. Doesn't mean you're doing it professionally, but maybe you are. But it's just that being an athlete helps you deal with stress. And I don't know if you do any physical anything here like that, or it may just a reminder to try something different. I don't know. It's up to you on that one, or just take a walk. But just in lifetime, it's like a basketball player lifetime there somewhere. I don't know if you feel if, if you feel anything with that. I mean, you don't have to feel. There's so many versions of you, but he's just showing that. Yeah, it just helps you like playing basketball astrally or something. It just helps you really distress of this reality. Think of it that way. You might look at it differently in this reality, But just something to think about, releasing stress here. Doesn't mean you have to do basketball here, but just what makes you feel better when you're releasing stress. Let's put it that way. Okay. All right. Thank you everyone for posting questions. All right. Have a great rest of your night. All right. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow. Oops. Blessings.